What are dreams? Every night you close your eyes and you are plunged into a world that defies physics, logic, and time. You speak to the dead. You fly. You live entire lifetimes in what your clock tells you was only 5 minutes. Mainstream science will tell you it's just random neural static, a dumping of the brain's garbage. But what if that explanation feels deeply, profoundly wrong to you? What if your dreams aren't just dreams? What if they are something far more significant? According to the Seth Material, our dreams are nothing less than experiences in other realities. They are our conscious proof that we are multidimensional beings. And today, you are going to learn how to remember them, navigate them, and use them as your personal training ground for the conscious creation. Let's dismantle the old paradigm first. Seth is very clear. While some dream imagery is indeed a process of daily events, that is only the smallest part of the story. The vast majority of our dream experiences are something else entirely. He states that in dreams, the consciousness actually leaves the body and operates outside the physical brain limitations. You are not generating a simulation inside your skull. You are projecting your awareness into other dimensions of reality, into what Seth calls the dream world. The dream world is just as real as the physical one. It has its own laws, its own landscapes, and its own inhabitants. In this state, you are not limited to one identity. You can be, and you are, experiencing the realities of your probable selves. You might be living out of the life of a version of you who made a different choice years ago. You might be receiving training from your higher aspects of yourself. You might be conversing with the consciousness of someone who has died in your reality but is alive and well in another. This is why dreams feel so real. It's because they are. So, if all of this is happening, how can we make sense of our own dreams? Well, Seth categorizes our dream experiences into several types. Learning to distinguish them changes everything. The first one, the focused life dream. This is the most common. This is where your consciousness is actively experiencing the life of a probable self in another reality. You are that version of you. You're going to their job, dealing with their relationships, living their life. When you wake up with the lingering emotion that doesn't seem to belong to your waking life, a sudden fear of an object you don't fear, or a longing for a person you don't know, you are likely bringing back the residue of a focused life dream. The second one, the symbolic or psychological dream. This is the one psychology gets half right. Here, your waking life concerns are translated into symbolic language, but it's not random. It's a brilliant, intuitive play created by your inner self to help you understand a situation from a new angle. A problem at work might become a dream about a car with no brakes. A difficult conversation might become a dream about being lost in a forest. The third one, the prophetic or telepathic dream. This is where you tap into the probable future of this reality or receive information from someone else's consciousness. You dream of a friend you haven't spoken to in years, and then they call you the next day. This isn't magic. It's you in the dream state perceiving the strong probability that was already brewing in the energy field. The fourth one, the teaching, the guidance dream. This is perhaps the most important. In these dreams, you are in a classroom setting. You meet teachers, guides, or higher aspects of yourself, sometimes symbolized as wise old men or women, or even as Seth himself, who give you direct information, solve problems for you, or show you future possibilities. You often wake up from these dreams with a crystal clear knowing or a solution that seemed impossible before. This is where it gets practical. You don't have to be a passive passenger on this nightly journey. You can become a conscious explorer. Seth provides us the framework. Step 1, the prime directive, dream recall. You cannot work with what you don't remember. The first practice is non-judgmental dream recording. Keep a journal and a pen by your bed. The moment you wake up, before you even move, before you open your eyes, ask yourself, what was I just doing? Don't try to logic it. Write down everything. images, feelings, sounds, even if it's just nonsense. This act tells your subconscious that these experiences are valuable and it will begin to hand you more and more vivid memories. Step 2. Setting dream incubation intentions. Before you sleep, speak firmly but gently to your inner self. Say, I desire to become conscious within my dreams. I want to remember my adventures. I want to understand the meaning of my dreams. Or be specific. I desire guidance on my career path. Or I want to visit the reality where I am a confident speaker. You are programming your inner psychic navigation system. Step 3. Reality checks and lucidity. The goal is to achieve lucidity, the realization within the dream that you are dreaming. Seth's method for this is gentle. Throughout your day, get in the habit of asking yourself, am I dreaming? Check your hands, look at the clock, look away, then look back. In dreams, details often shift. This habit will bleed into your dream state. When you do it there, you'll realize the truth, and that's when the gateway swings wide open. So, what is the ultimate purpose? Dreaming a new world? Why does any of this matter? Because the skills you learn in the dream world, the ability to shift reality, to dissolve limitations, to communicate telepathically, to create form from thought, are the exact same skills required to become a conscious creator in your waking life. The dream world is your sandbox. It's your training ground. By learning to navigate it, you are proving to yourself on a visceral level that reality is fluid, that you are not your body, that your consciousness is primary. You bring that unshakable knowing back with you into your waking hours, and it transforms everything. You begin to understand that your waking life is simply another kind of dream, one you've agreed to focus on collectively, and can learn to shape with it the same power. So, let's be completely honest. It's easier to believe that dreams are just neural garbage. It's a comfortable, simple story that asks nothing of us. But to accept what Seth is revealing, that is a revolutionary act. It asks you to accept a terrifying and magnificent truth that your consciousness is eternal and infinite, that you are, right now, living countless lives, that the universe is not a cold, empty void, but a teeming, vibrant, psychic ecosystem that you are intimately connected to every single night. This isn't just about having cooler dreams. This is about reclaiming your identity as a multidimensional being. It's about gathering evidence for yourself that your existence doesn't end at your skin. The dream world is your first and most accessible piece of proof. And so, I'm not going to ask you to like and subscribe. I'm going to give you a direct assignment. The 2-week dream experiment. For the next 14 days, commit to this. Put a journal by your bed. The very nanosecond you wake up, before you check your phone, before you even open your eyes, ask that question. What was I just doing? And then write it down. Then, before you sleep, set one simple intention. I want you to see for yourself. I want you to gather your own proof. This is the heart of the Seth work. It's empirical. It's based on direct experience. And I want to hear about your proof. Tell me in the comments what your intention is for tonight. Just type it in. My intention is to remember. Or my intention is to become lucid. Or tell me about a strange dream fragment you already remember. Let's get this conversation started. Your experience is data. Share it. And for those of you who are fully committed to this path, who are ready to go even deeper, our next video is essential because while dreams are one gateway, there's another way to access these states of limitless creativity and healing, a way you can use right now, wide awake. We're going to be exploring the magical approach, Seth's secrets of the natural trance. This is how you tap into the dreamlike power of your own subconscious without going to sleep. How you can solve any problem, heal your body, and manifest from a state of effortless allowing. That sounds like what you need? Well, then you know what to do. Hit subscribe and ring that bell so you don't miss it. This is where the real magic begins. Thank you for watching. Now, go prove it to yourself.